spicy. It's time for some entertainment and lifestyle discussion. And you know how we do. If I'm in your space, whether talking music or arts or something that interests you. And so this is it. My name is Precious Biadala. We're about to get down with some great conversation. But before we get into any conversation, so let's just appreciate some people that make this show the show. ABJ Makeup Artistry, thank you for making us up always, making us look good. Always. And then we have Maxim Cosmetics, that is also in the business of making your Ghanaian skin look good and your hair lashes. Then we have Cheesy Pizza. It's Tuesday. Terrific Tuesday. Okay. Cheesy Pizza, thank you so much for sorting us out. You can call them on 0530984827. That's their Oyalafa location. And then it says that, look, Cheesy Pizza is the taste that you cannot resist. So that's just what it is. You can call ABJ also on 02424252224, and then Maxim Cosmetics on 03023234700. Okay, so I told you, I mean, if I'm in your space, you're thinking, is it movies? Is it this? Is it that? No, it's some great news. It's still women championing the great cause. Let's watch this video, and then when we get back, I'm going to show you. There's a surprise.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Let's give it up to Athenia. She's doing amazing. A big one to you, Athenia, and to Africa, and to all of us. Applause for ourselves. Yes. Okay, so making it official, let me say a special greetings to the people. I mean, the people of America, all of you. And a big thank you to our distinguished host, Athenia, and the entire Juneteenth family for making this important event possible. My name is Harry Ajua Owusu-Kwesi, popularly known in Ghana as DJ Ohemaa Woyeje. And I have been a broadcast journalist for the past 2 decades. Currently working with Angel Broadcasting Network, ABN, Angel FM, Angel TV in Accra. I came all the way from Ghana in West Africa. As some, or probably many of you may know, Ghana is the home of the infamous Elmina Castle, the place where the horrors of the transatlantic slave trade began for millions of Africans, now scattered throughout the West, including the United States, the United Kingdom, South America, the Caribbean, and elsewhere. Juneteenth, which is celebrated on June 19th, has special significance for Black people in the United States, as it represents the actual date when thousands of Black in Texas were actually notified of their freedom and were thus made free. So we ask, where are Blacks in the United States today in 2023? What is the socio-economic conditions of Blacks in the United States 160 years after the signing of the Emancipation Proclamation on January 1st, 1863, which purported to end slavery? Where are Black people after 158 years of the 13th Amendment to the United States Constitution adopted on January 31st, 1865, which purported to legally abolish slavery? Where are Black people today, 143 years after the end of the Reconstruction era, which lasted from 1863 through 1877, and which purported to bring the southern states back into the Union, as well as guarantee certain rights to former slaves? Where are Black people today, 59 years after the signing of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which purported to prohibit employment? Where are joining with our brothers and sisters in the United States, equal rights and justice, and also through Ghana's introduced free citizenship and the Year of Return initiatives, we welcome home those who desire to return to their homeland. Happy Juneteenth from Ghana to you, as I end with a heartfelt gratitude to the president and founder of my company, where I work, Angel Group of Companies, Dr. Kweku Otin, as well as Mr. Vincent Opari, Executive.
I want to say thank you. Our food trucks are still here. Please go and visit them as we close down. If you could help us, please.
Okay, that's it. Equal rights and justice. So that's a Ghanaian body right there talking all the great things that she needs to talk. And that's Ohemaa Woyeje. DJ Ohemaa Woyeje. What I say? Okay. Hi, Ohemaa, you're welcome.
Hello, beautiful.
I wanted to,
Thank you.
Do it the Jamaican way,
the Akata style.
Yeah, man.
Yo, so you say, my the wagwan.
Yeah, man. Okay, so let me say it again. Look, everybody, lights, sound, camera. Let's go. Ohemaa Woyeje, wagwan.
Medea,
Oh,
wagwan.
Medea pan.
That's it.
Okay. Anyway, it's so good to see you in person. I mean, because I was saying before that if you're somebody that you're like into reggae, into radio, like real time good listening, is DJ Ohemaa Woyeje.
Thank you.
You've made us proud.
Thank you. I'm glad I did.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
How does that feel for you? I mean, Ghanaian girl, showing them black people in U.S.
Yeah, it's an honor. I mean, black is black.
Yeah, that's
we are black, we are Ghanaians. They are blacks, they don't know where they really come from.
Ooh.
But they originally, I mean, they are from Africa.
Yeah.
And Ghana is Africa. We have Elmina Castle, where the slave trade transaction really, I mean, so I went there for the event, even though you have not even asked me anything about it.
No, forget that. That's fine.
I had an official invitation to Anna for the very first time. Actually, Juneteenth is America's, New York City's largest event.
Okay.
For the so many years that they have had emancipation. 14 years ago, like several years was the emancipation, but 14 years ago when they were actually declared freely free from slavery. Because even when they had the emancipation, 2 years on, the whites were still using some of them as slaves because they know. So the rest of the people that were still in slavery had the total emancipation 14 years ago. And from that time, the Juneteenth event started. Every year they observe it and remember whatever that they have been through before they were free. And so Athenia Rodney is an African-American, and she's the founder of Umoja and also the founding organizer for the Juneteenth celebration itself, like the festival. It has not been a holiday for over the years. Yes, but just 3 years ago, Joe Biden made it a holiday for them. So now it's even more massive.
That's great.
Yeah, so I had the invitation to Anna. Like, they have not had any representation from Africa and, of course, Ghana before.
And you are the first female.
So
today, I'm having great conversation with first female. I'm the first female to do first great things. I think, yeah, that's just what it is.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. Wow. Congratulations.
Thank
I mean, it must be a great thing to represent Ghana on such a stage. Do you think that we're changing from slavery? I mean, if it took 2 years for people to even realize physically
that they were free,
we're no more slaves. Okay. So, are we free in our minds?
Well, to some extent, not totally free. Yeah, because we have to look at all areas economically, what is happening to the black communities across the world. Whether we are still dependent on the people that we are claiming freedom from, whether they are still superior over us, whether we are making a good progress for ourselves, that we can proudly say that, hey, Africans are now totally free and we are able to do stuff that makes us well established, so we don't have to depend on the whites and all of that. So there's still more to be done.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's a lot to be done. Yeah. How do you think that we can push this gospel of we're black, we have a lot of things? Because when you look into Africa, we have every great kind of grow or change. So how do we preach this so that people will get to know?
I think we can do so if we continue to educate our people. Okay. They need to be educated. They need education. They need more information. Unfortunately for us, our people have always claimed that we have been in the known. We have had the knowledge. Blacks, we are the ish from the way back. But unfortunately, whites are the ones that have the history. So if originally we are claiming to be that, then we should provide the information, the truth of what black people must know. Because automatically, if a white man brings me the history of myself, you should know how
they'll twist it and turn
exactly.
Yeah.
So we should educate our people from the scratch, like from their childhood. I mean, being in the New York City for the Juneteenth event and interacting with a few people, I ran a couple of interviews, exclusive interviews, with representation from the borough, officials from the mayor's office, the New York City mayor's office, and blah, blah, blah. I realized that, you know, from the beginning of their childhood, the training that they had, the education that they had, didn't even give them the confidence that there are some people from some African countries that have traditions, that have culture, and all of them things. You know, so they have been told to believe that they came straight from slavery. So they were made from just this, their roots is purely slavery. So it is then, now that they are growing and they are learning and they are getting to know of the real history, the real stories, that they are getting to know that, oh, so they are even royals. So they are from places like probably Africa, Ghana, they are probably like from Nigeria and all the other African countries where there's royalty. Do you understand? But that is not what they are taught. You know, so we have to give the information. So if this is what you have been told, automatically you look down on yourself.
That's right.
You don't see yourself that you can even rub shoulders with the people that are, you know, on top. And so we have a long way to go. But I think that we must do a lot of education. We must give out education, deeper information to our people, yeah.
I see. Well, you are in the media space, and you took, I mean, Ghanaian media to the other. Do you think that we have good representation, even on the, you know, world stage, in order to push the Ghanaian agenda, get all the help that we need to stand on our own?
Well, you know that today the world has become very small. And if I say small, I believe you understand me. Yeah. I mean, even social media alone is making things look like everybody is close to the other person.
Yes, right.
We know everything. We are having the chances today. The Grammys are even having slots for Africa.
Exactly.
You understand? So, yes, we are there. But we have to double up. We have to do more to not just be there, but to make some solid impact and make sure that we are having firm ground, so that it wouldn't be like they have considered us to be a part of them, but rather when we come, we play a role. We make them know that, hey, we know where we're going, we know where we are coming from. We are from the gold land and all of that. You get it? Yeah.
That's right. We're giving out our gold, our oil. There is galamsey. We're fighting among ourselves. People are just... I think even in Kumasi recently, we're told that some people were mining in very domestic places. So before long, you see that all the houses will just cave in. And these are the things that we're into right now, whilst the world is busy growing and
unfortunately, sometimes when we address very key issues that is very important to the citizenry, they read politics into it. Other than that, you know, our leadership, they have a lot of work to do.
That's right.
When you travel across the world, you go to the developed countries, you see that, they have a plan. The leadership, they do have a plan. Okay. And so whether it is party A or party B, they always follow
that plan.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So people don't come and be changing things anyhow and then be playing with the lives and the survival means of the people. So our leadership should set up and begin to put proper plans so that, I mean, as people, we can sit back and watch them and see that there is hope. Other than that, we are not seeing any better life today, and it doesn't look like they are giving us a promising tomorrow. So if we are in a horrible state today, at least we should see that, okay, in this horrible life, we are seeing that in the next 1 month, 2 months, 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, it will be better. But other than that, all of us are looking at how to move from the country to probably go and stay and look for greener pastures in other, and
Yes.
that is not right. Because we claim we are Africans, we claim we can do it. The Osadifo said that the black man can take care of their own affairs. So what happened to all of these claims? Do you understand?
That's
So we go
right.
back every day, and then we go to look
IMF.
for loan before we. So when we go and they tell them that, hey, this is the condition, you have to do it, do you think that it will get to a point that we can even say that? Some of the things they impose on us, we can say we will not abide or succumb to it? Definitely not. So we can be confident enough, no matter how we feel that we are, hey, we are this, we are that. Or already when the nation is a sellout, or the nation is not up to, like, giving us the guts to pride ourselves with, we are from Africa, the Greenland. You know them, they even have the winter, they have the summer, where not all the time that they are able to have what we have, the rains, we're able to plant anytime. We know the type of crops that we can cultivate around this time and that time. They do not have all those benefits, you see. So we have a lot of work to do, but we need to put pressure on the leadership of the country, because at the end of the day, we pay our taxes, and they are the people that assured us that they can put the nation in a proper place.
That's right.
We believed in them, and that is why we brought them. So they should act. We are watching. We want to see that there is hope. If we are in a mess today, there is hope for tomorrow.
For tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's great. There's hope for tomorrow. This is a woman actually championing a great cause, because you see, it is what you do that would also force somebody else to do something great. What are you doing for Mother Ghana? Okay, in the idea of women championing cause, let me just divert a little bit. Yvonne Nelson is out with a memoir, says I'm not Yvonne Nelson. What's your take on that?
Well, I think that for me, I will congratulate her because she has done a solid work. People are condemning her because they think that she has exposed a lot of hard truth. But you know that we all know that the truth is bitter most of the time. The truth most of the time is not as beautiful as we expect it to be, and that is why people can't even take honest opinions. And she wrote a memoir, if I'm correct.
Yes, it's a memoir.
And it shouldn't be fiction. Memoir should be the truth as it is.
Okay.
And she came out with the truth.
Ohemaa, would you do that?
I will not do that.
Why?
She decided.
That's right.
I will not do that. But if she decided to do that, but for me, even if we think that what she has put out there is disgracing the mother, affecting other people's, their marriage, Sarkodie, and all those people, even if all those factors are like affecting other people negatively, there's also a positive outcome for her. She has done something. I mean, I've not heard of any book in the history of me, Ghana, from the few decades that I have been here. There's no book that has been able to cause this
controversy.
So I mean, she should be commended for doing that, even if we call it like the dirty, like dirty. If we think it's too dirty, but the dirty is selling.
I see.
And today the world is dwelling on trends. So people are, tell me the number of people that are not popular because they came out naked. Than you and I. You might dress very decent like this, and you will go, nobody recognizes you. Somebody will come and do a lot of shakara, and the person will be number one. The next moment, your company even want that person, even sometimes when they don't even have any journalism background, to come and do your work instead of you. Because when they sit down, the numbers keep coming like that. So that is where the world has got into. Me, I am not surprised that today, for me, there is even no news. Because all the negative things that were crazy, we have heard them over and over, and every day we keep hearing them.
That's right.
So if she has sat down and realized that, hey, I can storm the whole world with this. She's number whatever on Amazon. So strategically, she did a perfect work. But then she's affecting other people negatively. Why would I blame her? It's her life. Some people made such moves, negative moves, whether they decided to do it or it was something that happened to them and it happened. Today, they are even more powerful. And sometimes political parties use these people. They give them good deals have to come and cry and be lashing her when she would even be making bigger benefits from the things that we are calling negative. No.
I see. I see. Hey, Ohemaa, so if your name was in the book, that probably Ohemaa was the one who advised me to commit the abortion. What was going to be your reaction?
If it is the truth, what else can I say? It is the truth. But you see, one thing is for sure, like for me, if I am a wife to Sir Collier, I will see nothing wrong with what has happened.
What?
Because it is his past. If he did this whilst we were married, then it's an issue. But for me, if it is his past, he had his past before we met. Okay. I have had my past. So it shouldn't affect my marriage life. It is my past, and the past is past. Only we didn't discuss our past before we married. So I didn't know that. He didn't tell me that. But now I've come to know that, okay, so he did this in the past. I see. And Sarkodie is doing business out of it. He released the song. The song is very trending.
Beautiful song. Like...
And he's going to make returns out of the song. My sister, do you think that we have to cry over this?
Ohemaa, what should we do to also be in the news? Because that's like something Shakara to say.
But we all cannot be negative. I mean, some of us, we have been very fortunate. We came into the limelight through the organic work, like the natural process.
Yeah.
So we don't need to do what they did to become what they have become. Probably you never know in the next future it wouldn't be like this. Some of us, I started radio from 2003, 20 years ago. We're not doing radio. You don't have to be them.
Yeah. So be authentic. Exactly. Be you. Be yourself. Ohemaa, lots of ladies look up to women who can speak and stand up for a cause. You have been a radio presenter, like you said, been in it for 2 decades and still counting. What are some of the challenges you face that you would want to advise people against?
Okay. Yeah. For me, I think that people should believe in themselves. Believe in yourself and be yourself. Be confident enough for the challenges of the work, because they say no work who. Indeed, whatever work you are doing, whichever field that you are working, the fact that you're going to work with humans, I can't say it's you know, so definitely you are not going to have it totally
easy.
There is no total peace anywhere. I think that where you can have 1,000% peace is Awudome. Where nobody comes to disturb you with nothing. They won't gossip about you. They won't insult you. They won't
ask you for money.
Attack your personality. They won't ask for money. Even your house, your landlord will not come for rent and all those things. Where you don't have no type of issues at all. So if you want 100% peace on this earth, it will be at Awudome. But till then, whilst we are here, we should be battle ready to face it everywhere, because there are challenges. And especially because we are women. Some of us, we are women, and we did what men were the only people known for.
That's right.
So when we started doing, we didn't have it easy at all. I mean, they try here, it doesn't work, they try there. You know, so when they sit down and they realize that, okay, we have been unable to break her down because she is good at what she does, then let us attack her mentality, her morality.
Okay.
And how they break your moral is by talking about things that does not matter. Do you understand? You have been employed to serve a purpose, and that is the purpose why you are paid. Now, when they begin to talk about things which is not the reason why you were employed, you should know that they just want to attack whatever confidence that you have, so that they can affect your performance, so that they can bring you down, they can affect your mood. You can look sweet like this when your mood is affected.
That's right.
If I diss you before you come and sit on set, automatically when you come, the way you go frown your face, and you might be losing some viewers at the same time. You know, so we should be ready. It happens everywhere. Even in our marriages, sometimes it is not too easy like that. But so we have to just be strong. We should be confident and believe in ourselves. Me, for one, I will not switch to do anything just to please people. I don't impress. I maintain. This is me. So you either like me for who I am, or if you do not like me, that be why I try also not to do one thing. I do so many things. You know, I have done radio, not just one thing on radio. I started as a sales executive. I have read news in Chi. I have read news in English. Oh man, oh my kind Chi news. Maybe cut your classy Chi.
Yeah,
correct one, pa. What do I say? Yeah, so I have done all of these, and I host and continue to host mid-morning program. I play my own songs. I select and play songs, different genres. Monday to Friday, I give you different, I don't come and be doing different things.
So you're unique. It's
I have my hosting current affairs program before. I have been a head of events. I've organized by myself events, big artists, so many things. So I've been a reggae artist. I have done a couple of songs with a Jamaican. I've traveled to so many countries in the world. I have had the experience of meeting people who are very much older than myself. You know, and I produce my own product. I have Ohemaa Woyeje Shito, which is in Ghana, is in abroad. I run a restaurant. You know, I do a lot.
Wow.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
So that I don't necessarily have to impress you because I have to come and stand before you in the morning and say, Mami, skankoto kukundi. Or give me money, make I go buy kinky and fish.
Yeah, man.
So I know that at the end I can survive with the help of God and hard work. So I can continue to be myself. Other than that, I would have to please you because the next day I have to come to you and take money to feed.
Anyway, you know, it is my pastor always says that it's not necessary to go for money which you don't have, to buy clothes that might not suit you, and then now to look a certain way for people who don't even care about you. So that's just what it is. Ohemaa says be unique, love yourself, know what you have to do, be versatile, and then show the world that, look, without you, there's going to be like some broken pieces they will have to pick up. All right, thank you so much, Ohemaa Woyeje. DJ Ohemaa Woyeje. Yeah, man. Okay, so that has been it. She's taking Ghana to another level. What does it mean to be black to you? Find the definition and live it. We'll see you tomorrow. Wagwan.
That's why we go so hard. Wahala, hustle hard, the hustler. Oh, and I so goody. Mafi money, Bamu Yinga Fitina. Yes, I'm Wahama. It's my day, Empire, Wahama.
So, if you don't get money when you talking, not rich no way. If you make money, if you don't get money when you talking, not rich no way. If you make money, now you catch your best, you can hear your mom shake. Get correct, get you over, she can hear